past 6 years have been some of the happiest of my life. When we first met at BG, I never could have imagined the journey that was to ensue, ultimately converging with us standing here in front of our closest friends and family. I remember the first time I noticed you. I had just become the coach of the KKG flag football team and was trying to figure out what the talent looked like.
David Andrew Fox, my best friend, my soulmate, and my husband from this day forward. Looking at you now, all I can think about is how long I prayed for you and how God exceeded every expectation for my husband when he made you. When I first agreed to walk into that bar 6.5 years ago, I never could have imagined saying I don't have a date would be choosing my husband in that one small moment. Since then, our love story has been full of great adventures, deep challenges, endless laughs, and so many moments where we intentionally chose each other over and over again.
I really started to fall in love with you when you would make those 7-hour drives from Bowling Green to Syracuse to visit me again and again, and how you used to spray a shirt of mine with my cologne and take it back to you so that you could snuggle up to when you missed me back in BG. And finally, I love your patience for me throughout all of my most depressive moments. That kind of unwavering faith in me has assured me that you're the perfect woman for me.
I promise to always buy you chocolate milk for your coffee. I promise to let you have a few more minutes of cuddles in the morning. And I promise to be your rock when the world is moving just a little bit too fast. I promise to love you when you think that no one else could. I promise to be your protector, to shield you from monsters that live inside your head and out. I promise to be faithful and devoted to you completely, giving you all of myself, even the parts that I may want to hide.
Emily, I promise to always have your back in the hardest of times and when you are struggling the most, the same way you've always been there for me. I promise to prioritize our relationship over any personal pursuits, no matter the occasion. I promise to always leave you little notes around the house, letting you know that I'm thinking of you, even when I'm not there at that moment. I promise to give you an endless amount of compliments in public for the rest of your life.
I promise to create a family with you that honors and holds kindness and respect for each other above all else. To build a home that overflows with love and laughter when everything else is barren. I promise to always point you towards God and to honor His plan for our life together. I promise to give you room to grow and to change, knowing that we won't always be evolving at the same rate. Through the good times and the bad, I promise to be the best teammate I can be. I love you for who you were, who you are now, and who you are yet to be. I will love you unconditionally until my last sun sets. You are the light of my life, the reason I breathe. Your wife.
And finally, I promise to do everything in my power to make sure that we have the privilege of growing old together. I love you, Emily.
When Emily was born, we were so happy to have a beautiful baby girl that was healthy. And I remember going to one of the nurses and I said, man, I guess I'm gonna have to pay for a wedding. But she said, I think you got some time to worry about that. And then I blinked my eyes and guess what? Here we are. As a dad, you see your daughter and she starts to date and you worry about her dating the wrong kind of guys. And then a few years later go by and you worry about her dating the right kind of guy, because that's when you lose her. I love you very much. Mom and I love you very much, and we want the very best for you. To many years of love and life and happiness.
David, you did really good. You got lucky. Emily, we want to welcome you to our family. We're so very happy to have you.
Wow, today is a beautiful and momentous day. It unfortunately comes with a huge asterisk. I lost my best friend and my best man, Stefan, almost a year ago today. And in place of what would have been his best speech today, I would like to say a few words about him instead. I think Emily's upstairs or something like that, and I'm going upstairs to see her. Stefan's coming downstairs to grab a drink or something like that, and he just pulls me aside in the middle of the staircase and said, "Yo, you gotta marry that chick." And I just say, "You know what, I think I might." And in that moment, I really did know, man, there's something special, because the most special person in my life up to that point, Stefan, had now just essentially given the blessing to passing the torch. And so even though he's not here to celebrate with us today, I know that he couldn't be more proud of the two of us, because he was our biggest fan by a long shot. Here's to Stefan.
Some of you might know I'm a cycling instructor, and Emily was a regular rider of my classes for years. As an instructor, one of the best parts of the job is getting to meet so many amazing people all the time. But the absolute best part is when some of those people become your best friends. And that's exactly what happened with Emily. I tell her that she's the friend I always needed in life but never had. I've truly never had a friend like Emily, and she is someone I'm forever amazed and inspired by. And whenever my friends bring their significant other to a cycling class for the first time, I usually keep my expectations pretty low. But then there's David. And the first time I met David, Emily dragged him to a cycle bar class. And again, my expectations were low. But he came in with the biggest smile on his face, great energy, and he was just ready to go. The two of you mean the world to me, and I love you both so much. I can't wait to see what life has in store for you. Cheers. I love you both.